Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs. We just pulled in, flew into Portland, Maine today and just rented a car and drove to Acadia National Park. I'm at Southwest Harbor, in the town of Southwest Harbor, where we're staying for the next couple of days. Gonna do a little exploring, a little hiking, a little fishing, sightseeing before we head back to New Hampshire for the Kidneys for Kindness event, golf tournament, fundraiser, banquet that Bethany's speaking at. So really excited to be here, couldn't wait. So I brought a reel, but then I bought this little cheap Sentinel setup here at Dick's just to get me by for a couple of days. I didn't want to pack all my bunch of gear and brought a few little things. Let's see if there's anything out here. Supposed to be some decent saltwater stripe, pollock, mackerel, even bluefish, and in the lakes and creeks, some brook trout. So we'll see. Just having fun. What do they call it? Cotton candy?
Cotton candy. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's really cool. Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs, Acadia National Park edition / Maine and New Hampshire, I guess. First official hike in Acadia National Park on the Gora Mountain Trail. And absolutely gorgeous view here. Looking to the east into the bay or harbor or whatever exactly this is. South, the peninsula down there, and islands out beyond. Just, weather couldn't be better. Perfect. A fun couple of days. Of course, my adventure partner, of course, is here. Gonna be a fun time.
Yep, beautiful day.
Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs. Morning number 2, Acadia National Park. What was it just splashed out? No, it's just white capping. We are exploring the carriage roads going along Eagle Lake. So here's the beautiful Eagle Lake behind me and the mountains beyond. It's a little foggy, cloudy today. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us too much, but we'll walk the carriage roads here a little while, do a little fishing. Enjoy another beautiful day at Acadia. Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs. Still at Acadia. We climbed down here from up there. Climbed down the rocks, doing a little jigging. Forgot the video. We just caught a little pollock. So my first fish in Maine, my first pollock. Pretty sure that's what it was. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure though. This little bitty spoon I got on the rocks down here. So, see if I can get another one. Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs. Final day at Acadia, and stopped on the road and let a group of hen turkeys and a bunch of little poults by. I don't think I've ever seen a bunch of poults like that before. That was pretty cool. Look at all those little things. There's like 3. Oh no, that's a jake right there. So we just made it down to Long Pond, which is funny how they call these ponds. I would definitely call them lakes, big old lakes. Trying to find some little smallmouth and brook trout here. But yeah, on those turkeys, I've never seen a bunch of poults like that, so that was really neat. That was the first. We've seen big groups of turkeys different places, but not a bunch of little poults like that, so that was cool. Another beautiful day, a little dreary this morning, but it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to get actually like stormy later today, but we'll be gone by then. I wonder if there's anything in that grass. caught a couple little tiny smallmouth this morning early down here. I'm talking about tiny.
I say you give it a try.
I'm gonna flip around there a little bit and see. Well, no luck fishing. It's been a beautiful day. Another really good adventure here at Long Pond. You see again, that's quite a pond for you right there. That's cool mountains on each side. Beautiful area. Much less crowded than the other side, the main side of the park over there too. We've been talking about these houses over here, and I mean, there's no road over there. There is a trail that goes that direction, so I guess you have your options of hiking or boating to your house. I think there's a couple of them down the lake there. Pond, excuse me. Some folks about to do some kayaking. We're fixing to hit one more little trail over by the coast before we call it a day here at Acadia. It's been a good quick trip. I'd like to come here and spend a month. On to our next spot, Ship Harbor Trail. Pretty busy over here, a lot of folk. A pretty area. Little harbor coming in from the coast there. See some folks exploring down there. There's some fish up there in that little cut through where the current coming in. Let's see. Fun little hike here. Oh, there's a little ringneck snake. That was one of the.
Oh yeah, it's got ring on it.
Mm-hmm. You see that or not? There's not a lot of snakes here on this island, so we've seen a couple now. That's not as pretty as that milk snake or whatever it was you saw.
Oh, I didn't get a picture.
I'm sorry. You trying to catch it? The sun's actually coming out a little bit. Welcome back to the Adventurous AG's latest adventure, found by Bethany on our ride from Acadia National Park over to Augusta. Stopped off in Bucksport behind me there and found Fort Knox on the Penobscot River, the longest river in Maine, a major tributary. A cool place here, and this is an old fort established in 1844. So we're gonna go check it out. But first, they built this cool bridge here, and believe it or not, there's an observatory at the top of this, and we're gonna go up there. That's gonna be really cool. So, cool experience. Let's go check it out. All right, going up. Fastest elevator in Maine. Let's see how fast you go. Man, I'm going faster.
Well, faster to 422 feet.
Yeah, we're going way up. That's a long way from the first floor to the second floor. A little cloudy and foggy today. So let's head back to the south toward the sea. This is higher than the Statue of Liberty. Go up a little more. Accomplished Rose design. Oh, that's cool. It's based on a 1613 map by Samuel de Champlain. Sailed past this site to Bangor September of 1604. How cool is that? Alright, we'll take a quick look around inside the fort now. I guess those are set up to be able to shoot out of them, shoot cannon and such. Oh, they have the cannon set up over there. Oh, cool, look. We got more reenactment set up over here. Welcome back to the Adventurous AG's last day in Maine as we head over to New Hampshire. Doing a little bit of a wandering drive today, hitting some cool scenic areas and views and trying to see moose. We just pulled over at this little rest area to see near Rangeley. So we went about an hour out of the way up here, just a scenic drive near Rangeley, Maine to see Smalls Falls. This is the Sandy River. We've been driving along the Sandy River for quite a while now. Cool, this is a cool little rest stop here. And it's been raining like all night, so we got some good water flow going here. Very pretty. Short little walk here. So we now made our way up the trail here, up near, closer to the top of the falls, so you get a good view here. There's a big pool down there through the trees. Smaller pool here, pretty good fall. Another pretty deep pool right here. And that's where people climb down. If you can see the rope down there, and actually jump off into that one. Now, if it were nice and warm, summertime, it looks really cool, really fun. Man, that's that rain last night. I bet that water is cold. So I don't know about doing that. All right, so we went just another mile or so up the road, not far at all, where I saw the this little pull off for a Appalachian Trail crossing here, where it crosses through Maine. So I'm gonna take a quick stop here. This is Little Swift River Pond campsite, Sabbath Day Pond lean-to. Maine Highway 17 is a 13-mile walk, and then it crosses the road, so it goes down on the other side toward Piazza Rock. So this is like the Piazza Rock trailhead, which is the other direction. We're gonna walk like literally like maybe 100 yards in here or something. You know, then we can say we've done some of the Appalachian Trail in Maine, right? That's what we'll tell people. Yeah, we went to Acadia National Park. We did some of the Appalachian Trail. Technically true. Welcome back. First stop in New Hampshire. We've been driving through White Mountain National Forest. We are technically in Franconia State Park, heading down south to our destination down around Thornton and Campton. This is a historic place where you see the old man of the mountain profile here in the White Mountains. So we'll take a look at that and a couple other spots here along the way. Be down to our hotel in a couple hours. Bethany got her a nice little nap, so she's ready. I did not see any moose while you were asleep. I would have woke you up and stopped. Trust me, I was looking. I only ran off the road 3 or 4 times. So, only thing missing so far. I did see more turkeys.
Oh, turkeys. No more deer?
No deer, no moose,
No bear?
only turkeys. Let's go see this old man.
Okay, let's do it.
There's the former old man of the mountain behind me there. Yes, I wasn't aware that it did collapse a number of years ago. I think it was 2003 when I read.
22 years ago.
Still a historic spot. A really cool spot they built. You see what it used to look like in some of the photos and stuff. A cool spot. And the profile lake here. Let's see if we see some trout. Welcome back to the Adventurous AGs. Big time out of my element today, playing golf at a Jack Nicklaus golf course for his Kidneys for Kindness fundraising and charity event. It's going to be pretty awesome getting to play with Joe, who's a major donor of the organization, and apparently a scratch golfer named Jeremy, and another gentleman named David. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's time for me to go get my cart, get set up, and get going here. And then, of course, Bethany's going to speak at the banquet, so that's going to be awesome. So here we go.
Oh, you can see. See the face? That's I was 30. Perfect. That is money. Big bounce.
Content. So, but like she said, in April of 2024, I saw a Facebook post of a mom. She was asking for somebody to save her daughter's life. And I thought, I have an extra kidney, I can do this. And even though I live in Alabama, I was willing, and anybody else in this room that's willing to give a kidney, you can travel and you can make it happen. And so I said, I can do this, and I clicked the link, and it took me to Mass General in Boston. And at the time, I didn't know Jen or Laura, had not got to meet them. They were just some random people I found on the internet. And so I clicked the link, and I did it. And like most of you, you probably don't know the process besides the fact that you have a kidney to give. So when I started this process, I had no idea what was going to happen. And then they said, hey, everything medically is covered, but your travel and everything else is not covered. And you may or may not get some support from a couple organizations. And so at that time, I was searching for some opportunities and some different things to help bridge the gap. For the 3-week stay, we were going to have to stay in Boston. I had to fly in and do the pre-op, had to stay and then do it 10 days before I could fly home. And I found Kelly and Kidneys for Kindness. And I called, and she answered, and she talked to me, and she said, we would love to help you. And I've actually spoken to Laura, and I know this family who's from New Hampshire. And so we had a great conversation, and like she said, they came up to Boston and gave me a check for $7,500. And I knew I was going to be fine, but having the less worry of the financial aspect on top of everything else was just amazing to me. It gave me such a peace to sit there and be like, I can be off work for 3 weeks. I can recover for 2 months. I can do all that I need to do because I don't have to worry about that aspect. So I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you everybody in this room for donating Kidneys for Kindness. And helping us be able to save Jen's life. And thank you, Kelly, for your passion and your love. And in 10 years, and 20 years, and 30 years, when we're at this golf tournament, and you have 50 living donors around to help. That's what this is all about. So again, thank you everybody for making this possible for us. And if you are thinking about being a living kidney donor, we are here to help in any way, answer any questions. And so there's more kidneys that need to go out too. So thank you.